Hey guys, so how are you doing today? My name is Solomon Yeson. Well, this is my channel, so you must have seen it somewhere, I'm guessing. But basically, what am I here for to do? This summer, I didn't get an internship. Too bad. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna stop and not do anything for the summer, just play games and waste our time. Nah, I need something to do. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to do something. Feel so bored. So I thought, okay, you know what? Let me start this new project playlist. Let me actually record myself, work on some projects or building some projects or building some ideas and posting it, you know. Maybe it could help somebody and it could serve as a kind of like a library for me of my like history of things I've built in the past, just to have those things, on hand, to be nice to show families and friends in the future, that kind of stuff, whatever. So today's project, I went through my GitHub repo, and I'm going to start my GitHub repo because I have a lot of projects that I started off during my freshman year and younger years, but I did not like go far with it. I didn't do a lot with them. So like there are a lot of them that are incomplete, just there, taking up space and everything. And it's like, okay, I could either delete these ones or work on them, improve them, make them better, make them like, useful. So I went through and saw just I've done one before this one. I'm going to do that one's video. I mean, I did a video. So also I'm an application. I used to so I did that video to apply to something, sorry for something. But I'll post the video on the playlist too. That's fine. But this one I'm picking up right now is visual inventory. So now, back then, I made an XJS app that uses so just tracks in inventory. I think it was linked to a Firebase server or something like that. Firebase storage something like online, like online during the project's time, and that was then. But now I've changed it or cut Firebase off, doing local servers, local updates in local inventory. And it makes a lot of sense to me because if the AI can scan these things for me and just tell me what it is and help me store it. And I'm thinking of also including a new feature which can track like the location and store it in the inventory, like in the inventory tracker that, oh, this is the location and everything. Because sometimes, not like for example, right? Maybe not even like maybe not even like the Google Maps directly, but like in a building. Because now my church, right, we have a lot of things, but we have a lot of places where we store things also. And so sometimes we forget where things are, we cannot find a bunch of things, and even like an inventory hall, there are things everywhere. You don't know where it was stored last. So if I'm doing my rounds, and I'm going from place to just scanning things. As I'm scanning these things and checking if they are in the right places, they're meant to be in the exact locations on say we draw a building plan, say you can import like a building plan or import like a plan something or a floor plan basically and tell it where things can be stored and levels and like layers and like that kind of thing is very possible. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very possible. You can even take like a big picture of a big this thing and have it like look at everything on the something and like categorize everything. Very possible. But this is the early stages. If that is done in this project's future, I will include that. I'll do a new video and add that. But for now, let's just go straight into it. So I'm going to share my screen first of all. Quickly get this done. Share screen. Now you all can't see my face. You can see my face now. So now this is the UI of it. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to scan an object that has already been added. As you can see, the inventory is here. I've already added things before. Then I'm going to add new things and show you the difference between two of them. So let's start camera. So now I have the camera on. I have this bottle. I want to add this bottle to the inventory. Watch this. I press scan object. What it says. It says recognized. Now, take note, recognized. What does that mean? It means that's seen it before. It's seen this before, right? So what is it? Beverage, clear water, whatever. Plastic bottle, rigid grip texture on lower half and everything, so that. And I can choose to update quantity, but I only have one of it because and it says this thing because it's seen it before. So yeah, I can dismiss this one. Now let's start and let me scan my headphones, right? My gaming headphones. Now the color, because of the lighting in the room, okay, let's turn this light on. This light is not good. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. New objects. See? New object, wireless over here, headphones, blah, 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 black. Before I did it before, it said blue, navy blue, because the color is looking weird, and the color from this screen and light, this light up here is not like bright. It's not white, so it looks navy blue, but it's actually black. Electronic over here cushioned ear cups, as you could see, and everything. So let's add to inventory. So it's added to inventory. Ah, wow. Okay. No, you're just okay. Let me fix it right now. Just stay there watching them. I'll be on the spot. Why that happened, I do not know. What is wrong with this thing? This thing worked earlier today. Nothing. Let me debug quickly. Give me 1 second. Don't worry. Like I'm gonna leave right here. How is this supposed to be? Okay. Oh, a line of code that I think must have been affected when because I made a change and update. It was too small, so I made it bigger. I gave it like distance to like make it smaller and make it bigger. So in doing that, it affected refreshing. Give it a second. Why is it giving me that? This is weird. I don't like this item. Was it there before? I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. I didn't know why I added that. Come on. Yeah, I'm using this thing to do this in cursor. I feel like I prefer it to Visual Studios. That one just pissed me off completely. This one just feels much more like part of me. What I would like, I'd love to use. Also added, also did, also added, also did. This is a long debug session. For me, it was one line. There's a still dot next build cache that is causing the problems. Sorry, it's taking time. Just give me 1 minute. So once for 6 give me a second, it should correct its head soon or quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, that is in my ear for a while now. Tomorrow is Sunday. I need to actually. What's this? Why is it not packing? Why is the caching failing? Mm, mm. This week has been a very, very funny week. I'm gonna start like doing actual work from next week, like in terms of saying, I mean, I'm nothing planned next week, so but like, in terms of like, I'm doing my calendar probably this Saturday, sorry, Sunday, of things I want to achieve this summer, each day of the summer to so that I don't waste it per se. And I have a schedule to follow, so I can just follow anything in there. So that I know how to play games. I have time to play games, time to watch whatever I want to watch, time to, whatever I want to do. So I'm going to have to stop this. I think the issue I did that feature while it was still on. I don't know with okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Proceed. Let me stop it. So I've stopped it. Let's proceed now. Because I think the issue stemmed from when I added those sliders to it while it was on. Thing is, I thought it would not affect it because normally I would have stopped it and then restarted it. Well, I did a project not too long ago that I made changes while the server was running and it didn't affect it. So I just thought, but I didn't use Next, I didn't use Node.js for it. Oh, there it is again. I used, give me a second, let me remember what I used. What else was this thing? I used something. All right, let's try it now. There we go. All right, let's pray it doesn't happen again. Let's quickly start camera. Look at this. It might say navy blue because I didn't have that light on at the back. Dark blue and black. That's fine for now. Add to inventory. Done. Beautiful. Now we're at inventory now. Now, look at this. Look on this. It expands. We can see the color. Can delete this if you want to, but can see the color, can see everything. The type in stock, one in stock. The bottle, one in stock. This is really dope because when you think of possibility of this thing, bah, I mean, I already gave an example earlier of giving the floor plan. Like imagine installing the floor plan, telling me where the entrance is and where the exit is, and like a scanned picture. So like the floor plan and like a picture of the entire thing. So you can like build. Imagine. Okay, let's do that. Let's actually give like a floor plan and then the frontal image and have it build a 3D structure or 3D image of how things can be stored in the place, right? And then as things, you can even put like a camera, hook a camera to it. Say at the back of it, or the something that a good one that can scan the front or whatever, or from the top, safe, anything that so whatever enters the place, never like a big room. It could be like never a big room. It could be like say under the media tables place now. Or just something like that. Once you enter a space, it scans what it's looking at, looks for the object in that image. It deduces what the object will be most likely. Whatever I'm holding, carrying, whatever is not human and what is not other things, what is standing out in what stands out more or less. That is the object that's been added, and it's it just maybe the video watches where it's being taken. So it takes a note of that object, adds to the inventory, and takes note of where because the video is on, it's a video feed, not it's a video feed. It looks at where the person up over where it's brought to and where it's stored. And then let's say on what call it, on like on another, let's say it now transfers that location to a place where it like shows up, like maybe like a pin, something like that. That makes that's a very good use of AI. So let's look at the code base so you can see what we are dealing with. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I use the AI to build most of it because I know there's nothing wrong with that. So let's share screen. All right, I'm back here. So this is the scanner JS component. I didn't disclose it. So now this is code base for you. Can make this bigger a bit. Um, this is cursor, empty, the next or whatever. Then the app, the API, debug handle that just did the current debug. Then the inventory right here, the inventory. I'll be add to the inventory. Then the scanner, the routes, the camera, and everything to how it scans and everything. So that's that. And the components, this is the UI design, this is the page, the layout, five icons that we're using. Oh, that's icon of the that's favicon. And then the data is being stored in this CSV file. You can see everything here, the node modules. We don't go down public, don't go down. I'm not showing those ones. Then yeah, this is basically the code base of it. This is where the code happens and everything. I've used Cursor to help me like debug and whatever. That's that. I'm gonna stop sharing. So that's this project. I'm gonna post this now. And I'm gonna pick up one more project and try to see what I can do with it tonight. Also, I'm gonna actually work on this project actually tonight again and see how far I can push this project, like how much like what we discussed here right now. Can we actually include a floor plan and a 3D video, I guess, of what is going on, and then have it take like proper images at a particular point in time to track things that are happening. The idea just makes so much sense in my head because it doesn't cut out human beings, right? On my projects, I don't want to in a way cut out human beings from it because I'm not trying to take away jobs. I'm trying to produce solutions that could also include human beings. Well, the thing is tracking, it needs a human being to be there watching the things it's doing and ensuring that human being is also cross-checking what it's saying. It's just faster with the AI doing it, but the human being also has to also be ensuring that because it is camera, they're watching the person enter and put it somewhere, most likely, or they do their rounds, personal, their own physical rounds. So if the AI said this thing was here, because the AI is not keeping around, the AI is just telling us where this thing was put when it came and how and what went out when it left, that kind of thing. So if the AI said this, at the end of the day, the human being goes and does rounds, checks, okay, is everything that the AI said when I print the exports, is it where it is? And that kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to build. That's instead of having somebody always going, just that's stubborn, that's a stressful job. This does the same thing, but makes it more efficient with AI. Yeah, that's it basically. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.